Hey Leo, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Welcome to the Treehouse. Today we're going to be getting messages on love from Tarot and Oracle. Starting with Oracle, in fact, we're going to grab 2 cards, one from each deck. We're going to turn these over at the very end of the reading, so make sure you stick around till then. The point of these cards is to give us an overall insight, kind of like the chorus of a song, the big message of your tarot reading, and it's going to give us an idea of what to keep your eyes peeled for in the upcoming months, what to anticipate. Okay, you guys? So before I get into it, I will ask you to please pick up your index finger and hit that like button. That would make a huge difference. Thank you so much. YouTube buries the videos that don't get likes or any kind of response or comments from people. So speaking of comments, if you would like for me to send you good energy, pray for you, say hi in the comment section so I actually have something that represents you that I can look at and project that good stuff onto. And I encourage everybody else to do it too. All right, you guys, love messages from Oracle. That and actually 2 feel right. We're going to take one from this deck. It's going to be this one. And then let's get into it. So we'll put these aside. We're only going to take the cards that fly out on their own. These have been pre-shuffled with you in mind. We're going to do one for good measure. And this is like a conversation, and it's got to flow. So if they fly out in reverse, I read them that way. And if they fly out upright, that's how I read them. What does Leo currently need to know about their love lives? What shall I tell Leo about their love lives? Please make it clear. Wow, lots fly out. All right, we've got 5 of Wands in reverse, lots of wands, lots of passion, lots of fire. There's a lot of emotion in this reading so far. What is the 5 of Wands about? There's a lot of emotion here. Okay, so it seems that for a lot of you Leos, and of course only take this if it resonates, there was something outside of your control that shook things up. This created some inner conflict. You may be trying to grasp for logic instead of acting on emotion. There might be a sense of trying to suppress a reaction. It has something to do, I think, with reciprocity. Has something to do with charity. Could have connection to your past, somebody you've known for some time. And I feel a strong need for some of you to want to just kind of leave it all behind. There's this tug of war between logic and your emotions with something that has been outside of your control. And so it's all about developing a clear plan on how to move forward and trying to find balance amidst all this emotion, and balance specifically in, I think, a relationship that has history. A situation or relationship that has history, because out comes the Justice card in a reverse. So that means, and that is balance. That is literally, she's holding a scale. You've got 2 cards holding a scale. These are the 2 cards in the deck that hold a scale. So this is very much attached to a sense of balance, balancing your energy and your generosity. No one wants to be breadcrumbed or being taken advantage of. But we have a very interesting twist here. Page of Cups is significant in the sense that it's what you least expect. It's a refreshed, youthful, positive, magical, and kind energy. This is a solution, and the solution is creative, and the solution is generous. But there's generosity, right? And that's all well and good. It doesn't mean that it has to sap you or deplete you of your resources or deplete you of your energy. So how can you move forward and develop a plan in this scenario that in fact feeds you and feeds those you love, or this person or situation. That is the energy of the Page of Cups, is a twist that's playful or lighthearted. It takes the heaviness of a situation, it lifts it up. It doesn't have to be so heavy. Whoa, flipping but not flying, Seven of Cups and the Lover's card, great. We're going to put that back in. We need to take only the flyers. Ten of Wands, what does this Ten of Wands mean for my Leos? A bunch of cards, like no matter how I was gonna shuffle it, just a bunch of cards were gonna come out. Wow. So there's this old stage, this old burden. This maybe it was an obligation, maybe an end of a project, maybe an end of a relationship, end of something. It was burdening. It felt like, is it ever going to end? Is this responsibility ever going to get lighter? And you are almost done. You're almost at the finish line. And in fact, quickly on its heels is something really beautiful. There's this leveling up, a love offer, a relationship offer. This doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you guys, I can feel very strongly that it's actually tied into family members. And then we have stability, home, celebration, Four of Wands, and the Fool, which is a brand new journey. This is a brand new opportunity, a fresh start in a relationship. And this has to do, and this is on a very stable ground. This is not going anywhere. And it could be a sense of reaching a milestone. And there's going to be a sense of self-reflection and possibly pride in how you have dealt with this. But it's a very new start, something you haven't experienced before. The Fool is the very first card in the trajectory of the tarot's storyline. And so in a sense, you're a beginner at this. So it's all about observing and taking it all in and giving yourself a chance to sit back and process things. And you're not on anybody else's timeline but your own, okay? So there's this really happy twist. It feels like something's being transformed from obligation and heaviness within the context of a relationship. It's being transformed into a lighthearted, playful, more youthful place. Who's this Queen of Pentacles, please? This could be a mother figure. This could be a nurturing figure. It could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But there is a sense of limitations with them. There is a stuckness with this person, okay? What is this stuckness? They need to catch up. They need to catch up. There is a learning curve for them. Again, 2 pages. This is a youthful energy. It can be an immature energy. A new way of looking at things. So understand this in regards to the Queen of Pentacles in your life. They're trying their best, but they are behind a few paces for whatever reason. Maybe they're stuck in their ways. It very much, obviously, with the 8 of Swords. They're in a self-limiting thought around a scenario, and it's not that they're not trying. So they've got this. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them are on the precipice of budding like a new energy, like new thoughts, fresh and inspired ideas, learning and researching about something that they don't know. There's a humbleness, and know that there's a resiliency here. They're tired, they're exhausted, but they're not giving up, but they're slow, you know? So I don't know why tarot is wanting this to come through in your love reading. You may know, but it feels very much attached to them and not your energy. It's more for your insight, just to kind of fill out the story for you, that there's no giving up here, but they are feeling stuck and restricted. And they are on the precipice of new ideas, of learning and all that fresh energy, but they're still catching up. Anything else we need to know about this? Yeah, there's victory here. So have patience. They're catching up. Now we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So this talks about, is what you put into something going to pay off? It's a fork in the road where you're wondering if you've invested wisely, if you've planned poorly, if you've invested in the wrong thing, if it's ever going to be appreciated. And we have really intense cards. We have This shakeup again, the Tower card, one of the first cards that flew out. Remember, it's this thing that's outside of your control, actually brings in new love. Okay, so it's a shakeup that's leading you to a very happy, long-term, fulfilled energy. So this feels like it's an addition to your realm of relationships, but it does require you to leave something behind. Very interesting. And I'd like to ask specifically about the Eight of Cups. What is it requiring you to leave behind? Whatever it is, it's leading you towards a very fulfilling future. This is happy life, happy family, okay? And it's this new opportunity, this love. My love, my passion runneth over with this cup, Ace of Cups. What is this Eight of Cups? What are you leaving behind, Leo? What do you need to leave behind in order to be so happy? Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. You had a specific ideal about your future, and this connects specifically to, it can be financial stability, home and property. So letting go of your ideals of what you were projecting 10 years, 5 years, 20 years down the road, it got jangled up when this Tower card came out of nowhere. And it's like this feeling of, fuck, you know? And then when you see clearly, you realize, I can leave this ideal. I can reconsider these things. I can reconstruct this ideal into something else. And when you do that, your life becomes emotionally healthy, happy, and fulfilled, okay? Anything else about this Eight of Cups? Anything else for my Leos? It was creating conflict to hold on. So there was, let me explain in another way too. I know I've been very clear, but I want to explain in this way. These cups represent something at one point you put a lot of time, effort, thought into, because it was your ideal future. Stable, financial. You could get a picture maybe of your family, how they all fit into this ideal. And then this thing that you didn't expect comes out, shakes it all up. You had no choice in the deal, but all you have choice of is how to react. There's no doubt that what this shakeup is about is new love, new passion coming in, right? If you can let go of your original ideal, it's leading you to a very, very happy place, right? Because to hold on to it was creating conflict. This could be conflict within friends or a group, family members. So let's turn over your oracle cards. So these cards were the chorus to the song, right? They're the big insightful messages. First one is, the time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. The next one is, stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. And then thirdly, we have wisdom. They all feel like wisdom, right? But let me tell you a little bit more about wisdom. So this is from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. And when we unpack this card, it's at the very, very end. There it is. It says, a few lines from it. A clever mind can be an asset or an enemy, but it is by no means a measure of wisdom or spiritual intelligence. There is a world of difference between the two, in fact. In the words of Sandra Carey, never mistake knowledge for wisdom. One helps you make a living, the other helps you make a life. The difference, my friends, are these two tens. One helps you make a living, and one helps you make a life, okay? And what you're leaving behind, that ideal, is you actually choosing life, the fulfillment of your happiness and wholesomeness. If you find yourself in a predicament, Athena reminds you to use the wisdom to quiet the mind and shine a light on that which needs to be seen. I guess this is Athena. All right, you guys, I hope that is helpful. Sending you off with love and light. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and say hi in the comment section if you want me to project my good energy to you. Take good care.